spirituality and daily life. How to integrate those two, how to combine, how not to become very fluffy, how not to get lost, how to actually make the quality of your life doing this. If you want answers to these questions, stay tuned and watch till the end. You may get surprised what opportunities can come on your path. Hi, my name is Lotfi Murad. In this video I would like to share with you some insights I got today and in the past days and weeks, actually even months, regarding your personal development, spirituality if you want. And not just if you want, but a lot of us are having these experiences, having these insights, hearing things, seeing things, feeling things, and I have no clue how to integrate them in life, in the daily life. And I would like to share with you how you can do this and what are the most important things to do, the crucial things to pay attention to. How can you actually make your life start doing this without derailing? Well, some of us are not used to any spiritual stuff, and then suddenly it comes on our path. You come on my path, for example, we meet online or physically, and you hear things that saying like, huh? And you feel like, yeah, he's right, but you cannot understand it. So what to do then? Go in here. Try to feel more. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Try to feel. Listen to it. Because by going in here, you will hear a voice that knows what the next step is that you need to take. It's called intuition. And intuition you cannot yet scientifically prove it. And because you cannot yet scientifically prove it, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. But a lot of people have proven in practice that it actually exists, that it works. But scientists cannot prove it because they cannot measure it. But did you know that we only see 1% of the frequencies of light? So the 99% doesn't exist? It does exist. We know now that it exists because we have special tools to measure them. But up to, I don't know, a decade or two ago, we didn't know. We knew partially, but we didn't know how many frequencies there are. We couldn't measure that. So it didn't exist back then? Like we didn't know that the earth was a sphere, was round back in the days. So was it flat? Simply because we believed so? No, it was not flat. That's why when people started to travel one direction, they would arrive back to the same point. Because, oh, it was not flat, it was a sphere. It didn't matter which direction they would go. They would always end up coming back where they started. So, start trusting. Start trusting what you feel here. Start trusting that voice that you hear inside you. And once you have a lot of this, and now I'm addressing to those who have been very much in contact with that voice, but also hearing more, seeing more, feeling more maybe, know what to do. And you may have been overwhelmed with all the information you got, with all the experiences you got. Maybe besides people attacking you in real life, bothering you, annoying you, you also had entities, spirits, energies doing the same. So besides having annoying colleagues, you also have annoying spirits. And for some of you, this may have been really, really tough. And it can be scary. Yes, of course. Like it's scary when somebody with a knife comes to you because you don't know how to defend yourself. If you haven't been doing martial arts, you don't know how to defend yourself when somebody comes with a knife. If you have been, then you relax. You just like, oh, up, and the knife is in your hand, and then poof, and yeah, end of thread. The same with spirituality. When you have non-human beings bothering you the first time, you're like, but then eventually you learn how to deal with them. So the importance is to stay connected, stay calm. I keep coming back to this. Stay connected, stay calm. Listen to that voice and act from there. Nobody can harm you, nobody can hurt you. Only if you go into the fear of that happening. Why? Because that's how energy works. You attract what you're afraid of. Basically, the universe is teaching you like, it's not going to kill you. So stop being afraid of it. But I'm really afraid of it. Okay, I will send it your way so you can see that, yeah, it may hurt, but it will not kill you. You can survive it. You can even learn to deal with it. So I will keep sending it to you till you learned your lesson, you learned how to deal with it, not be afraid of it anymore. What happens when you get bullied at school? Same thing. You keep getting bullied until you stand up for yourself. You stop being afraid. I did that, for example. I remember there was this big black guy who was one of those who were bullying. I mean, he had doubled several classes, so he was older and bigger and stronger. And yeah, generally most of those older guys would become bullies because they wanted to be the cool ones because they felt stupid that they doubled their classes. And one day, he was the one who was bullying me and was so done with it. So I turned around. I mean, I walked away first, and then I came back and I charged. And I grabbed him. He was sitting on his motorcycle, and I grabbed him and I shook him and I almost dropped him with his motorcycle. And he was completely shocked, turned around, he beat me up, others jumped in, it stopped. But he never ever bullied me again because I stood up for myself. I said, it ends here, it's enough. It was not about me beating him up and winning the battle. It was me standing up to him, and it was very clear. I stood up to you now. Yes, I got a beating, but I'm not afraid of you. And I'll shame you again in front of everyone, because he was really shamed. But I just went and attacked him after he had been bullying me. And not only him, but nobody bullied me again. It's finished. So I'm not saying you need always to use violence, but it's about dealing with the situation, not being afraid. Because I knew that he could beat me up. I was not afraid anymore. It was more important for me to end the bullying. Going and complaining to people didn't work. Hiding didn't work. I had to confront my fear. So another category that I want to address now is how to deal when you really had a lot of shit in your life. And you got so scared because you got so badly treated by life in general. Let's say being sexually, emotionally, physically abused over and over again from young age, then your trust in people can really go downhill. Or your trust in specific type of people. Can be men, can be women, can be people from a certain race, people from a certain cultural background, from a certain country, people with a certain job title, position, social status, can be anything. just linked to your personal experience. So, for example, in the US, a lot of people with colored skin are afraid of the police because there has been so much racism, and the police officers have, I mean, not all of them, but many of them, like really many police officers have been abusing of their power while being racists, that, yeah, they created the atmosphere like, oh, police, no, you don't help them, you don't speak to them, you just run away. So even if you're witness to a murder, you do not testify, you run away, because they will screw you over. That is what a lot of people are feeling. And the same thing for women who have been sexually abused or assaulted, or only met, even if it's not in that way, only met the wrong guys. Guys who would behave badly, treat them badly. What do? You really don't want to experience whatever kind of shit that you got anymore. So how to deal with it? So generally what people do, they build walls. And I encounter a lot of people who have been building walls. I build walls as well. But I'm breaking them down now. Because those walls prevent you from experiencing also the good people. Because those walls are just there and they're letting nobody. And it can be really frustrating. For both sides, the person on the inside of the walls and also the person on the outside of the walls. The person on the outside of the walls like, yeah, but hey, I have only good intentions. And the person within the wall is like, I never meet somebody nice. Yeah, your walls are there. So if you keep them up, nobody can come in. And many people I've met recently, or I've been interacting with recently, are doing this. And so what's my advice to them? Because they're not happy. They have these walls and they believe they're safe, but actually they're not. And often if they don't pay attention, there's a crack in the wall, again they get attacked. Again they meet the wrong person. So what to do? How to actually reach happiness again? Well, the solution is simple and scary. SS. Not like the German SS. Simple and a little bit scary. Start tearing down the walls. Start trusting yourself. Start stepping out of fear. Because like I said, fear makes you attract, again, crap. So you stepping out of your fear, you stepping into your strength, makes those bad people staying away anyway, because they only come to you because you're afraid, you're weak, so you're an easy prey. What do you think that the lion does? He goes after the young gazelle, because that one is slower than the other ones, or the very old one, because they're weaker, they're slower, they're easier to catch. And that is what you can do as well. You can become the strong person. Step into your strength, step into your power, and just tell the universe what you really want. Not out of fear, but out of strength and out of love for yourself. Not like, I don't want those bad ones anymore, because I'm really afraid of them. No. The universe will just keep sending you more and more and more. Because the universe will not say, oh, it's okay, poor you, it's okay. No. The universe doesn't. Man up, like they say. Grow some balls. Yes, I know. Male metaphors. I don't know if they are female expressions or gender neutral expressions. I don't know them, so I'm sorry. So if you're watching this and you're a woman, just understand what I'm saying. And I know this applies to a lot of women. But not only women, also a lot of men. Because men also do get hurt and don't want to get hurt anymore. So they also build up their walls. They also start to be cool and macho and whatever. Yeah. That's not gonna make you attract really nice women. It'll make you attract the bitches who like cool macho men. Because they are cool and macho in their own way, but as women, they're generally horrible bitches. So you end up with horrible bitches. And that's not fun. But going inside and being the true you, you will attract other people who also went inside themselves and being the true person who they really are. So what you get is a meeting between two real people who learn to love themselves, who learn to trust themselves, who are not afraid anymore, who are open to meet similar kind of people. That's when you get this without effort and smoothly. So what you need to do is to step out of your fear and let go of expectations. Yeah, but I want the perfect one with everything. Are you 100% ready? No? Well, then you cannot expect to get the 100% of what you believe you want, of what you desire. If a person comes on your path and you already start to feel okay with that person, yeah, but he doesn't have the right physical shape or the right age or that, but you do experience all the things, then let the experience be there. I'm not saying you have to marry the first person you meet, but the first person who starts, or the first people who start to come on your path, who are different, just experience them. Receive them the way they are. Discover how it is to interact. Learn to interact. You need to learn to walk again. It's like having been very badly injured, couldn't walk for months, and now you need to start to learn how to get up and to walk again. So start practicing. Start interacting with people. Go step by step. To get from here to here, you need 1,000 steps maybe. How do you do that? The first thing you do, you take the first step. And then again, there's 999 steps left. What's the next thing you can do? Take the first step again. Another first step. So 998 left. And then you go step by step. You don't calculate what you're going to do 10 steps ahead. No, you just go in here, feel, like, what do I do now? It's not about going all the way immediately. No, just take the first step, feel. And you will feel like, oh, take another step. Okay, take a step that direction. Okay, now take a step that direction. Don't take any step now, just stay here. Or take a step back. You will feel this. You need to stay in contact here. And that's how you get out of your fear. That's how you get out from behind the walls. That's how your life starts to transform. So, end the fear. Stop acting out of fear. And let go of expectations. And all that you do with your main tool, intuition, from here. So you start with intuition, listening to your intuition. You step out of your fear. You start taking the first step forward. Let go of expectations. Zero expectations. Just experience, because it's new. You cannot expect something you don't know, because you've never been there. You only have an image. You saw somebody else, or you heard a story about how it could be. But you are not that person who experienced it. You're not even that person who fantasized it or who dreamed it. You're not even the dream. You're not even you who is in the dream that you had. You need to experience for yourself. So it's brand new. And that's why it's so important to let go of the fear, because it's new and have no expectations. So intuition, letting go of the fear, no expectations, and go step by step, step by step. Feeling, taking a step. Feeling, taking a step. Feeling, taking no step. Because feeling says, don't take any step, which is basically taking a step. The step of not acting, that's also taking a step. Just staying where you are. That's often very important, just to stay and to observe. Trust your intuition. If you need help with this, if you need to learn to listen to your intuition, if you need help in, but how to do this part or that part, then ask for help. Ask me, for example. I can help you. Contact me. Let me know. We can work on this. And there is no trauma that you cannot overcome. There is no bad experience that you cannot overcome. There's no pain that you cannot overcome. As long as you go in here, you will know which direction to take and what to do. In here, that's where the obstacles come from, where this is created to solve problems. This is a computer. What does a computer do? It solves things, makes calculations. But this chooses direction. A computer cannot choose direction unless it has a task. Get me from A to B. Then it doesn't choose the direction to go to B. It chooses the steps to get to B, but you decided you want to go from A to B. That's the direction. And the computer will calculate how can I get there. So go in here. And if you need help, contact me. I will add some links in the comments or in the description, depending where you're watching this: Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. And feel free to share this video, to put a like, to subscribe, to register, to join the Facebook group intuitiv.me. And yeah, feel free to share with me. Share your experiences. Share what you've been doing. Share what you've done since you watched this video. And again, ask for help if you need help. I myself ask for help as well when I need help. That's how we move forward. Have a wonderful day.